Creating a routine or a system is the number one thing to help you get your 75 hard challenge accomplished. When you do the same thing again and again over a large period of time, that's going to let you look back and see where you were, see where you are now, and where you're going. My name's Ryan, and I'm currently in the first phase of the Live Hard program. So I've already completed 75 Hard, and I'm in the next portion called Phase 1. Making videos just like this is part of my daily self-imposed power task. It's part of Phase 1 of 75 Hard. I chose to do these videos because I want to help as many people as possible, just like 75 Hard has helped me. So here's my morning routine to help give you some ideas on how you can structure yours. During 75 Hard, I was up between 3:30 and 5 almost every day, which sounds like a challenge in itself, but there is some technology out there to help you out. I use an app on my iPhone every night religiously, and it has not failed me yet. The app is called Sleep Cycle, and what it does is you put the phone right next to your bed, you charge it overnight, and it uses your phone's microphone to record the noises in the room. Usually it's just going to be you rustling around trying to fall asleep, but then when you do fall asleep and you go all the way into entering a deep sleep, your body goes into a state of paralysis, so you don't move. And at that point, the app knows, okay, the noise stopped, so all that other noise was him falling asleep. Now we're in a deep sleep. So now when I start hearing some noise again, he's waking up. Now that sounds cool, but the awesome part starts here. Most of us would use our phone's built-in alarms. So let's say we want to wake up at 4:30. So we set our alarm for 4:30. The phone then wakes us up at 4:30. But the problem is you could be in the middle of a deep sleep right at that very moment. So what happens is the phone alarm goes off, you wake up and you are super groggy, you're foggy, and you are out of it. That is not a successful way to start your day, nor is it an enjoyable one. So now what this app does is it says, okay, you want to wake up at 4:30, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to wake you up between 4 and 4:30. It's always a half-hour window of wherever you set that alarm time. And then let's say right around 4:05 a.m., you're starting to make some noise. Now the app's going to see that. It's going to say, this is probably the time we should wake him up. And the alarm goes off then. And that's what I have been doing for almost 2 years now. And I've been waking up at any time of the day that I want, ready to go. Like ready to conquer the day. I am good, even on 4 hours of sleep. This is one of the most important tools I use day in and day out that helps me, and I recommend to everybody. So as soon as I wake up, the next thing I do is I put on a playlist I have on YouTube that's 3 affirmation tracks and 1 focus music track. Now, I don't know if affirmations truly work or not. What I'm about to tell you is anecdotal at best, and this is just my experience. When I started listening to affirmations, my life was in a tough spot. I feel like anybody who is in a tough spot starts reaching for anything to help them. So I was like, I know affirmations will at least put me in a positive mental space. And I decided to listen to that every day, day in and day out as part of my routine. Since then, almost 2 years later, my life is in a way better spot now. And I can't say it's just because of the affirmations. I know you got to put the work in to get to the better spot, but I do think starting your day off hearing positive things is a great way to go. And listening to the same tracks for almost 2 years now, I'll still catch a different phrase or a thought that's in this like first 15-minute track, and then I'll think about how can I incorporate that into my day. So it really gives me more intent on how I can be a better person, better to myself and better to others first thing in the morning. And finally, they simply just make me feel good. Here's a challenge for you. Wake up early in the morning, go on Facebook for 15 minutes. I don't care if it's all the people you like and all the video and news and politics that you agree with. You will put that phone down after 15 minutes and still feel very meh. Now, the next day, go put some affirmations on. Do that for 15 minutes and see how you feel. You can't lose starting your day in a positive manner. This is what we all need. In fact, keep your phone on Do Not Disturb till about 7 or 7:30. This is your morning. This is your time. Focus with intent. After I fire up the affirmations, I do what everybody else does. I pee, I brush my teeth, and I wash my face. And right next to my sink is my Renpo digital scale. RENPHO. It is a scale you can get on Amazon. It's not that expensive, and it tells you a lot of stats about your body, more than just your weight. As soon as I get done weighing in, I turn right around. I have a tripod right there. It has a phone mount right on it. I clip my phone in the phone mount. I put the timer on for 10 seconds, I turn the flash on, and I go over to the wall right on top of the scale, and I wait for the 10 seconds to hit and the camera flash, and now I have my photo, because that's part of what you need to do for 75 hard is have your progress photo. Now, I will edit that photo, but not like you think. I'm kind of a nerd for this, so what I do is in the edit, I put it in a crop. I crop the photo so I'm always in the same spot in the frame. I'm always standing straight with the rule of thirds lines in the middle of the screen when you're doing the crop, and I always have my nips go right across the top section. I know it sounds funny, but that's what I do. So when I'm standing there right across the top line of the two horizontal lines in the phone, I will always place my chest. My nips go right in those two spots. So when I put that photo in the 75 hard app and I can swipe through, I'm always exactly in the same spot. If you don't know what the rule of thirds is, or if you want some help getting these settings set up, please just hit me up in the comments. I'd love to help you out. Speaking of help, if you find this information helpful, consider sharing it with a friend. And if you want to see more content just like this, please hit the subscribe button and that little bell right next to it's a notification bell to let you know when I make another video. All I want to do is help people like you searching for content like this. It would mean the world to me, and I appreciate it. Now, after I take the photo and I do my edit, I turn all the lights out. I go into the kitchen. I shake up my pre-workout drink, which is called Woke AF. I swear by this pre-workout. Usually when I take a pre-workout in the past, for the last 15 years, I'd have to cycle through them at least like every 1 or 2 tubs. Just the effectiveness went from like, wow, I really feel this, and it's working in the first scoop of the tub. And by the end, I'm like, I need to take a double scoop. I'm barely feeling it. What's going on? I don't know. But this pre-workout, Woke AF, hits me the same almost every single time for almost 2 years now. They got great flavors. It's packed with caffeine. It has citrulline in it, and it has estrogen in it. If you don't know what those are, look them up. They're great basic products to have inside of a pre-workout. There's also no creatine and no NO products in it. I like to add those in and out of my plans when I want to, and honestly, I haven't used those in almost 2 years now. If you do want to give this stuff a try, go to buckedup.com, and the promo code is BuckedUpRyan1. That will get you 20% off, and it will give me a 20% kickback. It's a win-win for both of us. And if you don't like it, I'll buy it from you. After I shake that bad boy up, I start sipping on that, and then I fill up my first water bottle of the day. From there, I go and I make my bed. I close the door. I sit down with my book, and I read anywhere from 10 to 30 pages, and by that point, the pre-workout is drank, the book is done, I have completed one more task for 75 hard, and now it's time for my workout. I will go deeper into my workout in another video because just like the Bucked Up and Woke AF, I really do stand by this workout series. I do not sell it, yet anyway, but I highly recommend it. I will talk about that in another video. After my workout, usually by that point, my lady's up, my son is up, the day is started, the phone calls are coming in, I'm making breakfast. Breakfast is usually either going to be a smoothie that is just power-packed with protein and fresh fruits, or I'm going to eat some meat and eggs. Usually, those are the two options I have. Now, looking back, I don't know how I would wake up a half hour before I had to start my day. That was so rushed. I got nothing accomplished. I couldn't think clearly. I love being up before everybody else. Not just my household or the people I work with, but the entire time zone. It's my time, and the silence is amazing. It helps me focus and game plan. And the wildest thing I came to realize was I get more done for myself and for my company from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. than I do from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I highly recommend you download the Sleep Cycle app. I definitely say get the tripod set up right where you brush your teeth, and you always have that same routine every day while doing 75 hard. Now, I'm not saying you have to do it like me and you can implement your own ways, but that routine for me really helped me get successful with 75 hard because I completed so many of the tasks in that first hour, hour and a half of the day. Well, that wraps this one up. Again, if you like content like this, if you want to see more videos like this, please share them with your friends and also subscribe. And check out my other socials. It's the @ and my full name, just like it says down below. Be good. I love you. Love yourself and love each other. I'll see you soon.